Salve gente, bene ritrovati e ritrovate su Black Mirror 2. Ci troviamo nel castello di Black Mirror e abbiamo esplorato Black Mirror, ma
a basket of knitting gear. Wool, scissors, and that kind of thing. May I borrow a piece of thread, Lady Eleanor?
Some thread?
Yes, please. About 2 meters?
Certainly. Help yourself.
Thanks. Good. Thread is always useful. I took some of the tear-proof stuff.
anzi no, vabbè, niente.
I'm almost certain there's a secret compartment hidden behind the stone slab. But how can I get to it?
Io ricordo che era molto differente qui.
There's an ornate fence or some kind of barrier around the globe. No idea what that's for. I'm almost certain there's a secret.
Perché c'è questa stanza qui? Se non puoi fare molto. Abbiamo il telefono, l'albero genealogico. Insomma, non è che sia fatta abbastanza da facilitarti le cose qui, eh?
An old-fashioned telephone. But who should I call?
In effetti, chi?
A piece of thread about 2 meters long. You couldn't hang a ton off it, but it's not gonna shred.
Tocca andare con le soluzioni qui perché a girare ho girato tutto, ma c'è ben poco da fare. Allora, vediamo un po' che dice. Ah, della porta chiusa non vuole che venga aperta. Sì, quella è l'andava a fuoco, credo. Entrate una porta in alto a sinistra per arrivare nella biblioteca. Esaminate l'albero genealogico di Gordon. In alto c'è una macchia. Non l'avevo vista? Dov'è la macchia? Ah, eccola.
Huh. It looks as though something's been painted over here at the top, directly above Samuel and Catherine's generation. Unfortunately, it's been painted over. No way you can work out what was written there before.
Un po' fa niente. Beh, già qualche cosa. Lasciate stare, esaminate il resto del posto e poi uscite pure. In che senso esamina? Non c'è niente, non c'è. c'è niente, non c'è. Giù in fondo non mi ci fa arrivare. Ma salite le scale per arrivare al piano superiore a sinistra. C'è una porta della stanza del Bates, ma è chiusa. Sì, già fatto. Entrate nel bagno e esaminate quello che potete per farvi l'idea del posto. Non ci sarà altro da fare e quindi scendete pure nella sala. Proseguire oltre il passaggio a destra arriverete in cucina. Prendete i cucchiaini sulla dispensa, prendetene uno. Tanto più di quello non ti fa prendere. Prendete gli stivali di gomma da terra, parlate con Sally di tutto, capirete. Dovete cercare di aprire la porta chiusa di là nella sala. A questo punto uscite dalla porta che conduce alle scuderie. Sovrappolso c'è il corvo, sì, già fatto. Ah, ecco, vedi? Unire il filo con il cucchiaio, usate quello che avete ottenuto sulla scalinata di legno per legarlo. Ora il corvo è distratto. Ah, ecco, vedi. Guarda lo specchio, guarda lo specchio. Chissà se c'è.
So busy at the moment. I wanna...
Senti come taglia. Cammina sempre da papera, eh?
I've knotted the spoon to the thread. You're not gonna free that in a hurry.
Sì, ma dove lo lego però? Alle scale di legno?
Let's try it. Look at this! A shiny spoon!
È contenta? Che bello, che bello! Inizia piano, eh?
Angelina's mosaic piece. A piece of mosaic for a spoon. A good deal for me. It reminds me of the leaded glass in church windows. Different colored pieces of glass bound with thin metal strips. According to Angelina, all three pieces together will open the access to the catacombs under the old academy.
Ma non avevi insozzavi?
And now the boots look like boots should. Dirty.
Ebbene, questo l'abbiamo fatto. Vediamo un po' poi che dice. Prendete dalla scatola degli attrezzi vicino alla macchina il martello e parlate con Luis. Una volta terminato usate gli stivali sul fango a terra per sporcarli. Ora se volete fate un giro davanti al castello, ma non ci sarà altro di importante se non esaminare alcuni punti. Una volta finito, rientrate pure. Tornate in cucina e parlate con Sally, quindi esaminate la teiera sopra la cucina.
She's so busy at the moment, I don't want to disturb her. An old, original English teapot. My mom used to have a similar one. Huh. I could ring for tea time. That would get the ladies out of the hall, and leave me to have a good go at the stone slab by the globe.
Don't touch! Please excuse me, but this teapot is very old, and Bates has told me many times that I must look after it carefully. He's just popped down to the village to get some tea. We've run out.
There's no more tea? I didn't even think that would be possible in an English castle.
Bates said that the tea had gone bad. He got rid of it.
Huh. Or he needed an excuse to go to the village.
Interessante.
As long as Sally's here in the kitchen, I won't get anywhere near the teapot.
Bene, anche questo l'abbiamo fatto. Ah, bene, bene, bene. Mo comincia a sembrare tutto suo padre. Guardate quello che combina, eh? Allora il bagno mi piace.
Ah, what a mess. It used to be clean. Good day, Sally.
Yes?
I noticed that the bathroom floor up there is extremely dirty.
What? Not again.
It looks like boot prints.
I've told Lewis a million times. He shouldn't come through the house in his muddy boots. Damn it. I better clean that up before the old git notices it. Otherwise, he'll have me cleaning it again and again and again.
Sally is distracted. Time to secretly take the teapot to the library.
Ah, ma davvero?
And then I'll try to work out where I can get some tea at short notice.
Del tè? Eh? Oggi è una giornata calda e solare che sentire sti tuoni mi fa... Non dico che mi rinfresca, però insomma mi fa sentire... Niente, non ci va, allora perché? Scusami, Mi ha detto di portarlo in biblioteca. Io ho portato in biblioteca. Vabbè, va. Vediamo un po' che dice. Tornate in cucina e avvisate Sally. Ok, tornate nella sala. Vittoria non c'è. Parlate con Eleanor e provate a entrare nella biblioteca. Ma questo era già successo? Vabbè. Sentirete parlare con qualcuno. Purtroppo non riuscirete a spiare per colpa di Eleanor. Uscite e tornate a parlare con Louis per chiedere della macchina e poi tornate al castello in sala. Vittoria è tornata a sedersi, parlate con lei, andate nella biblioteca, c'è un tavolino, mettete la terriera sul tavolino. E poi con uno stratagemma chiamate con il telefono l'hotel per avvisare del vostro arrivo. C'è un tavolino? Ah, quello lì?
So, the teapot and service are already in place. Now we just need some tea. It'll be dangerous for me in the village. The Order will definitely be looking for me there. But it'd be a good opportunity to see if Bates is trying to alert the Order. I'm gonna have to go back to the village and get some tea. But before I enter the lion's den, I'm gonna take some precautions. It'd be best if I lure the entire Order in the hotel. Then I can walk around the village square in relative peace. Here's a phone. Then, let's do it. Murray? Hello. Darren Michaels here. Oh, I'll be leaving today. I'll be at the hotel in about half an hour. No, I just wanted to let you know so you can write the bill. Nothing to pay? Oh, right. I paid in advance. Never mind, now you know. See you in half an hour, Murray. See you soon. Okay, so Murray knows. If I'm not completely mistaken, most of the Order will be waiting for me at the hotel in half an hour. To the village. I don't have anything to ask her at the moment. The castle is very beautiful, but, well, It's
slowly falling down, you mean? I'm afraid you're right. And it's not the only thing here that's falling down.
How do you mean that?
The Gordon line. We've lived here in this area for centuries and have shaped it like no one else. Our family is going to die out, Mr. Faulkner. Soon, there won't be any more Gordons. And the worst thing is, I am no longer even sure that this will be a loss.
You mean because of...
Because of the misery for which some of us are responsible. Yes.
I've just realized that if Angelina's right, then this woman is my grandmother. She doesn't seem to know anything about her grandson. Or maybe she does. Her look was somehow strange. I'll go and take a bit of a look around.
Of course.
Of course. Anzi no, facciamolo da qui, va?
I thought so. I hardly believed he was shopping in the library. Damn it, Tom's here again. So Bates has got something to do with the order. I've got to get closer, but better around the inside.
Vedete come cammina.
Gopher. But you are generously compensated.
Yeah. You know exactly how much I need this bloody compensation.
I will not tolerate that tone of voice. You know.
All right, lad. I'll go and look for her.
Thank you very much.
Interesting.
Salva. L'ordine 1. No. Nel senso di gruppetto. Andate all'entrata e dirigetevi lo clic per cercare il tè. Una volta seguito Beth e sentito che sta parlando con Tom, andate alla porta del pub e usate l'arnese per scassinare la porta in modo da sbloccare la serratura. Il funzionamento è lo stesso della prima volta. Ah, vabbè. Sta ruota gira, come dice su Civilization 6.
Locked. Damn. Where else can I get a key in this dump of a place? I have to get inside. I don't have time to wait until this evening. Damn. How fitting. Cracking Tom's door with his own tool. The same principle as in the hotel.
Allora, ora troppo. Ancora un po'. Ok, questo deve venire su. Anche di un bel po'. Ancora. Bene. qua. Un altro po'. Perfetto, qua la punta. Che devo fare alla punta? Devo alzare, abbassare, vediamo un po'. Abbassare. Devo tirare su di un po'. Mi sa che tra tutto Black Mirror questa è la parte più bella. Scassinare. Aspetta.
Damn, the wire snapped. But I've achieved what I wanted to.
No, ma tutta la parte più bella. Sì, non mi va di rifare. Allora, dove troveremo del tè qui? Ah, c'è del tè? Io pensavo fosse una birra.
Ah, there's the tea I need. Now, quickly back to the castle.
Non c'è nient'altro? No, non c'è proprio niente.
A card from the will. 5 murder located. A card for 5 murder located. I guess Bates isn't back yet.
Io trovo magnifico sto castello.
T. The brand doesn't mean a thing to me.
La marca non mi dice niente.
Everything's ready. Just need some hot water. I'll just let Sally know. Good day, Sally.
Yes?
Sally, Bates has asked me to tell you that you can announce tea time today. Now all we're missing is the hot water.
Oh, so I'm good enough for that now, am I?
He was rather exhausted after doing the shopping.
No wonder. I don't understand why he simply didn't tell Lewis to go.
Certo, l'acqua calda si dovrebbe essere bella che raffreddata. Bene, abbiamo fatto anche questo. Parlate con Sally, abbiamo fatto. Una volta fatto tutto, tornate nella sala. Andate nella biblioteca a parlare con Vittoria. Uscite e andate a un mappamondo. Provate a usare il martello sulla targa, ma se lo farete attirerete l'attenzione. Quindi tornate al piano superiore nel bagno. Prendete lo straccio dal secchio delle pulizie e interagite con lo specchio per vedere un fantasma. Indicare una mattonella alla parete. Interagite con la mattonella ma è fissa. Usate quindi il martello su di essa per fare un volo e per recuperare un foglio. Esaminate. Perfetto. Ah, gocce di tè caldo. Insomma, non fanno più il tè di una volta.
They're drinking tea. I don't want to know.
Da chi lo dici?
Sally put her cleaning things down here. An old metal bucket and a mop. I'll take the mop with me.
Specchio, specchio delle mie brame. Fa silenzio, guarda su.
Insanity is hereditary. A pile of towels. Small ones, big ones, nothing but towels.
Sì, ma dov'è che hai esaminato?
What's wrong with me? What are these visions? Samuel had a book in his hand, and he was pointing to this tile. The apparition pointed to these tiles. It won't move at all.
Ammazza e mazzettava.
Whoa! There's a cavity behind it. A handwritten page from a book. It looks like it's from William Gordon's diary, with additions from his grandson, Samuel. As far as I know, they both fell from one of the castle towers. Now, did Samuel rip out the page and hide it first? But then, why? Huh. There are lots of little pyramids or triangles scribbled on the page in a circle. 3 of them have been crossed out.
C'è un mappamondo. Ah! 1, 2, 3. La prima no. La seconda sì. La terza no. La quarta e quinta sì.
Now, I've seen these triangles somewhere before.
Oh, la mano gli è guarita in un attimo, sto ragazzo.
Most of the rip
Allora, la seconda una quarta, una qui.
They seem to be the same pyramids that are in. Let's see. You can push them in. Yes, finished. But nothing's happening.
Quindi
Sure, I pushed down the correct pyramids. It must have done something. I knew it. A secret compartment. And inside there is... the second piece of mosaic.
What are you doing there, sir?
I was just looking at this space here. Unusual, isn't it?
Indeed it is. There was always a stone slab there before.
Perhaps someone removed it.
I will ask Sally about that.
That was close.
Lady Victoria, I've just returned from the village and I thought you might like to know.
Very good, Bates. Take a break for half an hour. No debate now.
Ah, tranquillamente se ne va così. Se ne va sulla stanza sua. Ebbene, anche la seconda l'abbiamo presa. Assisterete alla scena di Bates che a seguire se ne andrà a riposare nella sua stanza. Salite al piano superiore e bussate alla stanza di Bates. Parlate con l'uomo di tutto e poi uscite. Dovete trovare un diversivo per fare uscire Bates dalla camera.
Mr. Bates?
Yes?
What can you tell me about Samuel's ghost, which some of the tourists believe they've seen?
Indeed, there are a few tourists who believe they have seen him. But nothing unusual has happened for 12 years now. Apart from the castle being virtually besieged by tourists every now and again.
But not anymore.
No. Although, only yesterday there was a married couple who came to see the castle and its alleged ghost. Since they asked me politely in advance, I let them have a look around the garden. But did they find what they wanted? I very much doubt it. There are no ghosts here.
Sta poco bene, gli rimane poco tempo stanno, eh?
You're not feeling too well, Mr. Bates?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Perhaps you should have a lie down.
I'll have a lie down when I have time to do so. The work won't get done on its own.
Sally could do it.
I doubt that very much.
You don't think too much of Sally, then?
I don't think too much of her work.
So why do you employ her?
It wasn't my idea. Her ladyship insisted that we should employ a relief.
Not a great choice, apparently.
It won't last long. She'll soon have enough and then disappear.
Ah, quindi fate tutto per mandarla via.
What can you tell me about Lady Eleanor?
If you want to know something, why don't you ask her yourself?
I'd like to hear your opinion. Why do you think she brought Lewis here with her, after her husband's death?
And what do you mean by that, sir? Really now? I ask you, sir. Lady Eleanor is a lady, and she treats her servants accordingly. Lewis would have been unable to get a new position. He's simply too old. We can offer him a form of retirement here.
But neither Lewis nor Lady Eleanor give the impression of being happy with the arrangement. You could maybe even believe that she owes him something.
I would be aware of that, and I can tell you that your surmising is incorrect.
Lady Victoria.
Yes, sir.
She seems to me to be rather bitter.
She is a dignified old lady who has to bear a greater burden than I would wish for her.
The death of her husband and her 2 sons, the murders, the castle's decline, the end of the family line.
You said it, sir.
I'll catch you later, Bates.
Goodbye, sir.
Beh, veramente ora non lo so come l'hanno rielaborato Black Mirror 2, ma lei aveva di certo un figlio che lavorava ed era il dottore di quella clinica psichiatrica. L'altro, che poi era il protagonista di Black Mirror 1, e quello era suo zio, non suo fratello. E che significa che lui era il nipote. E quindi la signora Lady Eleanor, se deve essere, se penso bene, è la bisnonna, non la nonna. Comunque abbiamo parlato con Bates, allora tocca farlo uscire. Allora, qui dice dovete trovare un diversivo per fare uscire Bates dalla camera. Entrate nel bagno e mettete lo straccio nella vasca, interagite con il rubinetto per aprirlo e fare uscire l'acqua che allagherà tutto. Farò bagno. Ha già rovinato il cesso questo.
I'll lay the mop head directly over the plug hole. That should create a distraction. The bathtub is full to the brim and starting to overflow. If no one does something about it soon, there'll be water damage.
Ok, qui sappiamo.
Mr. Bates?
Yes?
Mr. Bates, the bathroom's underwater.
Sorry?
I was just going past the bathroom, and the water was already washing into the hall.
Can you please get Sally, sir?
If Sally doesn't go to the bathroom soon, then Bates will go get her himself and find me here. I'd better let her know myself.
E andiamo a chiamarla allora. Sarà in cucina?
Good day, Sally.
Yes?
Sally, quick! The bathroom's underwater.
What?
Bates is really mad. You must have forgotten to turn the water off.
Oh, me? No, no!
Porella. Ma porella sta ragazza.
But I really don't know how that could have happened.
I've had enough of your excuses. You've missed something there.
But I have never left the flannel in the bathtub.
Oh, her ladyship will hear about this. You can consider yourself lucky if we don't subtract the damages from your wages.
They're both occupied. Bates is distracted. Okay, let's go. The butler is an orderly person, just as you'd expect. I can't find anything interesting. Bates isn't gonna leave any important. There are clothes and underwear inside. Nothing important. So what does Bates read then? Heinlein, Dick, Lem, Zalazny. Wow, the man really has taste.
Sembra Giuseppe Verdi.
I have no idea who that is. There's no name on it. It's not one of the usual suspects. Not Shakespeare, not an ancient Greek.
Assomiglia a Giuseppe Verdi, sto busto?
The portrait of an uptight, miserable gentleman. Well, that's what you look like if you have to sit still for hours for an artist. The drawer is locked. That could be interesting. The bottle probably contains pure oxygen. It helps sick people breathe much easier. Bates must be very sick. When he was sitting here earlier, I could see he's dying. You can see straight away that Bates isn't well. He seems to have problems breathing. Perhaps lung cancer. Bates would be better off in a hospital. But he would rather die than leave this castle.
Minchia, è qui?
This bedpost looks more than a little strange. There's a slot in the side of the post. What have we got here? Hey, there's a little brass key inside. small metal box. A few documents. And a photo. That's my mother. It's a picture of Mom, Bates, and a few other servants in the snow in front of the entrance portal. Underneath it says, "The Good Spirits of Black Mirror Castle, Christmas 1969. That doesn't add up. I was born in February 1970, and in this picture, my mother doesn't look at all like she's 7 months pregnant. Does that mean... No. The photo must have been labeled wrong.
Del 70, quindi adesso ci avrebbe 55 anni, ragazzo.
Either the writing on the photo is wrong, or not just looking for my father. The picture was taken apparently 2 months before I was born. But my mom's looking slimmer than I've ever seen her. A checkbook, a few notifications, and transfer forms. These are exactly the same ones I found in my mom's desk. And the handwriting is an exact match too. So it was Bates who was regularly sending cash to my mom. But on whose behalf? And... am I really just looking for my father? This thing here could still be interesting. There's a note here between the papers. It has a header which says, "Combination." That looks like some kind of a aid memoir that Bates has written out. He must have conceded that his memory wasn't getting any better. He wanted to play it safe. It says here, on Sir Egmont's portrait, the builder's eldest sister, my Christian name, the nymph's numbers.
Fa vedere che è questo.
The window looks out towards the castle gate. I can see the steps, the trees, nothing of interest. Hopefully, they're both still occupied.
We're going to discuss this immediately.
But nothing happened!
Only because the police officer discovered it before it was too late. Do you know what might have happened?
Farvago lui.
They're going downstairs. Excellent. In all the commotion, Bates will have forgotten that he didn't lock his room.
Ma tu hai già fatto.
XVIII is written on the bottom corner. Ah, a Roman 18.
Ah, ecco perché, numero delle ninfe. Allora, abbiamo fatto, esaminate la tastiera, letto, una combinazione, leggete il foglio, ci sono scritte delle frasi, sicuramente serviranno per una combinazione che dovete trovare. Interagite con lo scrigno, ma per aprirlo dovrete prima trovare il necessario. Avete finito qui, uscite dalla stanza. Scrigno, quale scrigno? Oh, ci ha lasciato lo scrigno sto stronzo. Non l'ha preso? Ah, eccolo.
It's too heavy for a jewelry box. I guess it's more like some kind of old-fashioned casket. It almost looks like a combination lock, just with symbols instead of numbers. Am I kidding? There are thousands of possible combinations. I'm not going to get any further with trial and error. I first need to find out which symbols are the right ones.
Ah, ecco a che si riferiva. Bene, bene, bene. Per prima cosa da fare è esaminare il dipinto vicino al bagno. Fatto. Ci sono raffigurate delle ninfe e troverete il numero 18 scritto in romano. Andate nella biblioteca e parlate con Vittoria e poi con Eleanor. Saprete solo i nomi di chi ha costruito il castello. Ma direi per oggi basta così, eh? Andiamo a parlare con le signore qui.
As I understand it, this house was built by your two ancestors, Marcus and Mordred. Is that correct?
Well, they at least laid the foundation stone. Most of the foundations, the cellars, and a few walls are from that period.
Not the rest.
Oh no. You don't seem to be too au fait with architecture, Inspector. In Marcus's time, they weren't able to build castles like this. That came much later.
Who gave the castle its present-day look?
Many of the masters of Black Mirror improved and extended the castle, laid the gardens, and modernized all of the fixtures and fittings. But the one who really had the greatest influence on the fabric of the castle, as you see it now, was Frederick Arthur Gordon. He gave the castle the appearance it has today.
Frederick Arthur Gordon, then. Thank you. Can you tell me Bates's first name?
Now that's odd. He's been working for us for so long that I can't remember him ever having a forename. Please ask him yourself, Mr. Falk.
If that was only so simple. Is there a Sir Egmont in the Gordon family?
Sir Egmont? No. That doesn't ring a bell at all.
Or perhaps is there someone in the area with the name?
No. I'm sorry. Not that I know of.
Strange. Someone who Bates knows, but not Lady Victoria. That doesn't make things simpler, exactly. I'll go and take a bit of a look around.
Of course.
Do you know Bates' first name?
What a strange question. I'm afraid I can't help you with that.
Does the name Sir Egmont mean anything to you?
A remote neighbour in Wales was called Sir Egmont, but you surely can't mean him.
No, surely not. Sir Egmont must be someone that Bates knew personally. Otherwise, the aide memoir would make no sense. I'm going to have another look around. Goodbye, Lady Eleanor.
It's nice to see another face in this house.
Ok, ci lasciamo qui allora, va? Direi che per oggi va più che bene. Rinominiamolo combinazione. Cassaforte. No, non mi entra. Non è una cassaforte, ma dà il senso. Così sappiamo dove... Anzi, che cosa sto facendo? Anche perché passano 7 giorni. Vatti a ricordare con precisione cosa stavi facendo. Va bene. Alla prossima, gente. Bella a tutti. E ciao.